the low pressure area or LPA being monitored inside the Philippine Area of Responsibility has developed into Tropical Depression Crising. As of 8 a.m. today, the center of Tropical Depression Crising was located 780 kilometers east of Virac, Catanduanes, moving westward. According to Pag-asa, Crising will bring rains to Bicol region, Eastern Visayas, Dinagat Islands, and Surigao del Norte. Meanwhile, southwest monsoon or habagat will bring scattered rains in Metro Manila and the rest of the country. And speaking of rainy season, authorities conducted a floodgate opening and installed trash traps along Rojas Boulevard earlier today. For the latest updates on this developing story, we're going live to our mobile journalist Denise Valdez Sancho, joining us via Zoom. Hi Denise, tell us what's happening there.
Good morning, Angela, Diego. Now that we are at the topic of the rainy season, binuksan na nga yung isa sa mga floodgates dito sa may labas nitong Manila Yacht Club sa may Rojas Boulevard. Kanina lang, no, nandyan, present dyan si Manila Mayor Isko Moreno kasama ang ilang MMDA officials, especially si MMDA Chairman Artes. So, binuksan na nila yung isa sa mga floodgates dito at dito sa likuran ko, yung sumasalong mga trash traps kung saan any na mga basura na makukuha sasaluhin o kokolektahin ng mano-mano raw. For now, this is the temporary solution na nakikita nilang maaaring gawin in anticipation of the rainy season, especially the flooding. Dahil nga in the following days, even right now, nakakaramdam na ng pagbugso ng pag-ulan, and of course, in return, yung pagbaha. And for the long-term plans naman daw, no, syempre meron na silang ginagawa for that. And gusto nila ideally na dagdagan yung mga STPs or the sewage treatment plants kung maaari. But right now, nakikipagtulungan sila, the LGU alongside the other government units, MMDA, DPWH, and DENR for the budget of that. Pero rest assured for the Manileños daw, according to Manila Mayor Isko Moreno, they're doing what they can, the best. Katulad na nga dyan, no, yung pangongolekta ng basura, they're trying to normalize that all around Manila. And even yung sa mga immortal, no, kinokolekta raw nila yan to make space for water collection, of course, for the drainage system. Angela, Diego.
Denise, I don't know kung binanggit to ni MMDA Chairman. Ang isa pa daw problema, aside from yung trash, yung sinasabi ni Angel, yung Dolomite Project, yung sand na yun daw, nagbabara din.
Isa rin sa
yung sifting stations natin, tsaka yung mga pump natin, nagbabara, hindi siya makapump out ng flood dahil daw sa Dolomite.
Yes, they also raised that issue kanina. No? They didn't give much details, pero ang binigay lang nila is that they're doing the best that they can daw para rin maasikaso yung problema nga with the Dolomite Beach. Pero kasi ngayon, ang binibigyang atensyon talaga nila Manila Mayor Isko Moreno itong temporary solution sa pagbaha, which is itong ang mga floodgates and the trash traps na sinet up nila for this one. And aside from that, no, kung they're also looking into other possible solutions, which is yung isa pang remedyos na floodgate na maaari rin daw buksan. Pero yung sa Dolomite sa ngayon, they're also giving attention to it, pero ito muna daw for now.
But what about the pumping station? Sinasabi din ng kasama yan sa report ng MMDA na isa sa nakikita nilang solusyon also, aside from collecting the trash effectively, ayusin yung mga floodgate areas, yun din pumping stations daw.
Even the pumping stations, no, for now, they're looking to add more, and yun nga, makipagtulungan with the national government, of course, the other stations we have, the ENR and the PWH. Right now daw, meron naman daw plan for that. Pero kasi ang problema raw ngayon sa budget. So, kung meron naman daw budget, kung mabibigyan naman daw, syempre, i-roll yun na agad yung operasyon for that.
Oh, Denise, nakapaglakad-lakad ka na ba sa buong Manila in this past few days? Can you share with us yung mga nakikita din natin sa report, if it's really true, and yung mga sinishare ng mga netizen natin na talagang nabawasan na yung basura dyan?
Under Yorme.
Under Yorme, at saka yung ilang mga spaghetti wires sa iba't ibang streets ng Manila, nabawasan na rin daw?
Angela, Diego, kanina nga, no, binigyan tayo ng datos ni Chairman Artes. Actually, 45,000 cubic meters daw na-collecta every day all around Metro Manila. Pero in Manila, specifically, no, they are maraming operasyon. At dati, no, alongside, at least na nasisilip ko, Santa Cruz, Manila, mga bandang hapon, makikita mo sa bawat kanto, sa bawat corner may mga nakalagay na basura, pero so far naman malinis, no? Other areas hindi ko pa nasisilip, pero yung sa spaghetti wire hindi ko pa nasisilip din sa ibang areas, pero yung sa Binondo kasi yun yung I think binibigyan nila ng atensyon ngayon, since dun nga sa Binondo area nagkaroon ng problema sa mga poste dahil nga sa sobrang bigat na ng mga wiring. Pero other operations, aside from clearing operations and yung sa mga basura, nag-iikot na sila ngayon sa Manila. Matter of fact, ngayon lang, no, nagbigay sila ng advisory na nagdadagdag na rin daw sila ng mga ilaw, even around the U-Belt area, UST. So, sunod-sunod, no, napaka-simultaneous ng mga operasyon na nangyayari dito sa Maynila ngayon.
Alright, maraming salamat, Denise Valdez Sancho.